$2 billion for one game. That number hit me, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. Everyone's hyper-focused on the map, the trailers, the leaks. And for good reason. I mean, I've been doing it too. But what if all that is just surface level? This game reportedly costs $2 billion. Let that sink in for a second. $2 billion. And we've seen zero official gameplay. So either Rockstar has completely lost their minds, or they're building something way bigger than anybody's talking about. This is GTAV Universe. This ain't your average YouTube clickbait. Let's have a chat. $2 billion is just a ridiculous number. I mean, you could fund 10 Avengers Endgame with that. That is 40 AAA titles like The Last of Us Part 2. You could even buy the Los Angeles Clippers, the New York Mets, or the Tennessee Titans with $2 billion. And what have we seen? 2 trailers and a handful of screenshots. So where's all that money going? GTA 5 still works. It's functional, fun. The scale is impressive, but you can feel its age. It looks like a game from 2013 still. You don't spend $2 billion just to modernize a game from 2013. You spend that kind of money when you're trying to reinvent how everything works underneath. And that's what it feels like Rockstar is doing. I don't think they're making just a game here. I think they're building a new experience entirely. And if that's true, I think it changes everything. And here's the thing. I've been digging into this game for months. I've seen every leaked clip, every trailer frame, every rumor that's even slightly believable. Every fake leak, every real leak. I've picked apart all the screenshots, rewatched all the footage, zoomed in, enhanced, paused, rewatched, then did it all again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So when I say I think there's something deeper going on here, I'm not just guessing or throwing out hype. I really think Rockstar is building something that they haven't fully shown us yet. Now, to be fair, this level of silence is totally normal for Rockstar. They're not going to drop gameplay early. They don't do press demos. They don't need to. Not when they have people like us. We probably won't see actual gameplay for another 6 to 9 months, maybe longer. But even knowing that, something still feels different this time. Because the scale of what they're teasing, the tech, the world, the systems, it all hints at something way beyond a traditional sequel. I don't think they're just holding back some gameplay mechanic. I think they're holding back the larger scope of what this project actually is. And with a $2 billion budget on the table, that mystery starts to feel a whole lot heavier. I don't think we're just waiting on a game here. I think we're waiting to see what Rockstar has really been building for the last 12 years. If you're as hooked on this as I am, smash that subscribe button for GTAV Universe and hit the bell. You don't want to miss what's coming next. So let's talk about it. Where does that kind of money actually go? Because yeah, the game looks incredible. The lighting, the reflections, the weather. It's beautiful. Everything we've seen so far looks really sharp. But that's not $2 billion. You don't spend that kind of money just to make things look nice. I think you spend that kind of money to make everything feel connected, to build systems that make the world run on its own. At least that's what it seems like. And look, we don't know yet. Nobody does. Not until we get real gameplay. But based on what Rockstar has done in the past, and based on what we've seen with some of the patent work for the last 5 years, it wouldn't be crazy to think they're pushing that even further. For example, GTA 5 gave us 3 playable characters in a city that more or less felt alive, even if it was more of an illusion. Red Dead Redemption 2 gave us a more personal experience. NPCs with daily routines, characters that reacted to your choices. So where is GTA 6 going? We're seeing background moments, little gestures, dynamic crowds, subtle chaos, the kind of stuff that might be running on systems that we haven't seen before. I mean, it doesn't feel scripted. I know it's a trailer, but it feels like a system that's running under the hood. And maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if Rockstar is building that kind of world, one where those little details just happen, then yeah, Maybe that's where some of the money is going. We don't know for sure until we actually play it. But if any studio would go this far, it's probably Rockstar. And that's the part that I keep coming back to. If this really is a $2 billion game, it can't just be about one story or one city or even one release. That kind of money usually means you're building for the long haul. But I don't think it's just about infrastructure or tools. I mean, it could be, sure, but it could also be something we're not expecting. Something big, something that nobody's ready for. We've seen studios spend huge money trying to future-proof their tech. But not $2 billion. That's beyond ambition. And the deliberate silence. No previews, no interviews, no roadmap. Everything's hush-hush. Just 2 trailers, a handful of screenshots, and the sense that there's way more going on behind the curtain. Now, I'm not saying that GTA 6 is hiding some crazy twist or secret mode or wild feature. But come on, with that kind of budget, with this much time in development, there's probably something that we haven't even considered yet. Or moreover, something that we have. Maybe some of these crazy theories are right. Maybe we are getting a second city. Maybe we are getting part of South America. Maybe we are getting some extra playable protagonists. I mean, all of that is possible with a $2 billion budget. And that's all I'm saying. And Rockstar is not going to show any of that in a trailer, especially not 12 months before the game comes out. They're going to wait until the last couple of months, drop a bomb on the internet, and send hype through the ceiling right before the game releases. And that's the part that really has me curious. Not just how big the game is, but what are they not showing us? $2 billion, 10 years of development, dozens of studios all over the world, all building towards something that we don't fully understand. And that's what makes this so interesting, because no matter how polished the trailers look, no matter how confident Rockstar seems, this is still uncharted territory. No game has ever launched with this much on the line, and while Rockstar has never missed before, this level of ambition raises the stakes in a whole new way. So, if they do pull it off, if they really are sitting on something bigger than anybody expects, then GTA 6 might not just be the most expensive game ever made. It might be the one that redefines everything that comes after it. For context, GTA 5 reportedly cost around $265 million back in 2013. If you adjust that number for inflation, that's about $380 million today. And when you compare that to the $2 billion price tag for GTA 6, you're looking at a 423% increase in spending. So let me ask you this. If Rockstar is spending 4 times more than they did last time, does that mean we should expect 4 times as much from the final game? Maybe more. Because this isn't just about delivering a great game at this point. That's pretty much a given with Rockstar. It's about justifying a level of investment that the industry's never seen before. I mean, what's the one thing that Rockstar always delivers? A genre-defining, award-winning experience that resets the bar for the entire industry for the next decade. They deliver on expectations every time. So if that's the baseline, what does it mean when Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two Interactive, says that GTA 6 will exceed expectations? Well, on its own, that sounds like marketing talk. But combined with everything else we know, the silence, the scale, the timeline, and the $2 billion budget, it starts to sound like something very real and very interesting. And I, for one, can't wait to see what it actually means. Where do you guys think $2 billion is being spent? Let me know in the comments. What are they holding back? What haven't we seen yet? And if you want to go deeper, I've got a full playlist breaking down the trailers, leaks, the patents, everything we've found so far. You can click on it right here. The truth is, we're not just waiting for a game anymore. We're waiting for Rockstar to show us what the future of gaming actually looks like. And with $2 billion behind it, that future might be closer than we think. Will it live up to the hype? Will it justify the biggest budget in entertainment history? Or will it be the most expensive disappointment ever created? Only Rockstar knows for sure. But one thing's guaranteed. When GTA 6 finally drops, nothing will ever be the same again. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.